Good evening, Plum here playing World of Tanks, and this is a replay. This is a replay of a tank. You don't see many of these anymore these days. It's a Type 59 Chinese tank, and this one is being played by Stenaldinho. He did one of my 10 questions videos a while back, and he was ever so kind to send me a couple of good replays in the Type 59. I think I preferred this one over the other replay that you sent me, and so this is the one we're going to watch. So we're on Serene Coast, Tier 8 match, and we're going to push over towards the west in this, like I say, quite a rare tank these days. I really wanted one of these when I first started the game. When I first started the game I wasn't willing to you know, shell out the what, £35–40 they were asking for it, as it was a you know, premium vehicle, and never did get one, and then suddenly realised one day that you couldn't get hold of them anymore and they just withdrew them. That's why they're awesome. They can get into position very, very quickly, and they've got a really lovely little gun that just spits out rounds at 7 rounds a minute. It's 100mm. Does average damage of about 250 per shot. So that first shot on the that shot just then on the STA1, nearly 300 damage, so it can roll nice and high. But its greatest asset probably is its mobility in that turret. Very hard to damage these tanks like for like. And we're going to see Stenaldinho just rock and roll this ridge line, keep himself at arm's length, use that turret. All the enemy can really see of him is that turret when they take their shots, and they just keep bouncing. He has taken 1 point of damage, but it's tanks, it's inevitable. You're always going to get a bit of damage. Let's see if we can take out this FCM. Move up. That reticule does settle quite nice and quickly, so it's a good point and shoot gun on the Type 59. Get the kill shot. Good first blood to Stenaldinho on our team. The SDA's backing off, looking the wrong way completely, and who's going to get the kill? Is he going to get it? Don't think so. Rhymatail's a little bit quicker. And speaking of Rhymatails, what's that in the bush? Let's see if we can set that sucker on fire. He's got his automatic fire extinguisher. There he is. There's not a lot of places to go, and I think so I'm going to call him Stenna from now on. Stenna knows he's in that bush, knows he's probably not going to go anywhere, so does what a good tanker does. Put in a couple of shots, and then thinks, you know, maybe one more. Maybe just one more shot, and he might still be exactly where he was camping last time. Let's put one in, and boom. Ah, that's awesome. Hadn't been spotted for 20 seconds, but he was still in exactly the same position. Where was he going to go? He was only going to get spotted probably if he did move, so that was a really good call on Stenna's part to plant that shot in there again. So he's probably getting an inkling now that this game is going to go his way. Start doing crazy stuff like that. You think, yep, this is my game for the taking. So we're going to push up. You see on the mini-map he is kind of the front line over on the west side of the map here. But a great tank to be on the front line in. Like I say, very mobile. You do get quite a healthy 1300 hit points on this vehicle, and they used to really unnerve me, these Type 59s, when I used to meet them in the old days when I was a bit of a noob at this game. I'd always really struggle to kill them. I'd bounce off the front, bounce off the turret. I ended up YouTubing a video, looking up on YouTube a video specifically how do you kill Type 59s, because I was getting killed by them all the time. So Stenna's, you know, cresting ridgelines here, just showing him his turret. Best way to play this tank. There's a bounce. I think that's come from a Pershing over in the south. He hasn't been spotted yet, but we'll see him in a minute. So now he's got a decision to make. Is he going to go to the right of this rock or to the left? There's the Pershing, finally spotted. Let's see if we can't get a shot on him. Nope. What to do, where to go? It's these decisions that, you know, really do dictate the outcome of many of these games that we have every day. It's, should I go, should I stay? And he decides to go, and probably a good thing too. It puts him in a better position to sort of engage these tanks and fight them, rather than just being standoffish and umming and ahhing. So the Centurion one absolutely loses his mind. There's a Jagdtiger 88 and the Type 59. He goes right in between the pair of them and soundly the last about 9 seconds. That was a really foolish mistake. Maybe he wasn't aware that the Jagdtiger 88 was there, but yeah, who knows. So now, got their Jagdtiger, and there's also an IS-3 parked up behind. There's the IS-3. He seems to have got a similar sort of belief system that attacking 2 tanks with 1 is certainly the best thing to do. And steam rolls in. Then decides to turn his gun on Steno instead of trying to finish off the 88, which had lower hit points at that time, I think. So you've got to thank these people for giving you good games sometimes. Do not interrupt the enemy when it is making a mistake. Very rude. Now the Pershings decide to come and join the fight. Love the Pershing, great tank. Very manoeuvrable, punchy little gun. But he's showing himself off to a Super Pershing. More damage coming in. Then decides to back off, go for the flanks. He's turning his gun. He's not stupid, he's not going to go around that corner while the gun's pointing at him. So Allies on our side can put the shots in, and then just when it's right we'll get the killing shot. Hello. GW Panther, side on. Yes please. Ammo rack. Always satisfying. If he'd been lucky with his damage roll, he probably would have, killed him anyway, but always good. He's in type now, and he knows this is going to be a good result for him. When you're on the front line and you're continually shooting your gun, you think, oh, this has got to be a good game. So, are we going to cap? No. Let's put some hurt on that ISU 152. Luckily, the reload's quick enough. 7 rounds stock per minute. With a good crew and a gun rammer, you're probably going to get that down to something more approaching 6 seconds. So they've got their Super Pershing left and a Ferdinand. Super Pershing is nearly dead, so Steno decides to push towards the Ferdinand. More chance of damage being done. He's on 5 kills now. Can we get the Ferdinand, who's no doubt going to be waiting for him? Last reported position, and there he is. He's behind you. There he is, in the bushes. Somehow, luckily, doesn't take any damage getting to this position here. And can we take on the front of a 30? Ooh, big aerial drone shot. Just showing your turret. Gets a bounce. Very fortunate. Puts a nice big hit in the 30. Knows where he can penetrate him now on that right cheek. From our point of view, puts another one in. Just withdrawn. Dance around a little bit. Can we get the final blow? Yes, we can. Top Gun. Good game, my friend. Good game. Let's have a look at those post-game stats. So that is an impressive results screen. Don't care what you say, that is impressive. That's good enough for your Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. Fire for Effect, Demolition Expert, Arsonist, Shellproof, Hand of God, Duelist, Bruiser, Steel Wall, High Caliber, and Top Gun. You want to get that printed and put in your downstairs toilet, if you have such a thing. Talking point at any dinner party thereafter. So, an awful lot going on there. It's worth noting that he did have to switch over to his APCR at the end of the game for the 30. He only had 1 round of regular AP left. You only get 34 rounds in a Type 59. And that fires pretty quickly, that gun. So if you were spamming for the first 10, 7 or 8 minutes of a game, you'd probably be completely dry of ammo. So worth noting. If you could still buy the damn thing, but you can't. I'm hoping January, maybe. January sale. Maybe they'll just slot it in there for a day or something. Or on the Advent Calendar they're running at the moment, they might slot it in for one day, type 59. I might have to prise my wallet open again. Anyway, team scores. Did he come top? Of course he did. 1800 XP. That's huge. And 5000 damage, 6 kills. More than double the amount of damage of the next player on his team. So they did annihilate that enemy team. There was some resistance, and some things did have to go his way. You know, one shot in the GW Panther and taking out the Rhymotile in the bushes. You get a bit of luck. It was skill, admittedly, to take the Rhymotile out. You know, he considered it and did it and paid off. So, you know, generally all things have to sort of just gently lean your way to come off and, you know, survive the battle and do a cracking result and get these kind of scores. So, detailed report: 26 shots fired, 24 direct hits, 22 of those penetrated. It's a punchy little gun when you're top tier. It can certainly do the business. And overall, 123,000 take home. Absolutely fantastic result. So well done, sir, to you. That was a great game, and I wish I had more games like that. Anyway, if you've got a great game you want to send me, then please don't be shy. There's details in my About tab how you can do it, and if it cuts the mustard, then it may well make a video and I'll put a commentary on it. So yeah, please send them in. Keep your heads down, drink plenty of water, and I will definitely play again soon. Take care. Bye bye.